very unfamiliar faces, and what we generally do is we would have you stand and say what block you're from. But before we get to that, I'd like to have our Representative Martinez Jr. to come up and open prayer.
I asked for a minister in the office of the room. I'm the son of a minister. My father's a Baptist preacher. Amen. Alright, so if you're Catholic, whatever, I apologize. Start this meeting out right. Please start this prayer. Lord, we thank you this morning for bringing us together in this great community, in the Jeffrey Manor community, for one purpose only, is to continue forward progression and growth of this community. We ask you to put your hand of cooperation, your hand of civility, and your hand of decency upon this meeting so we can get the information and the residents of this community to elect the person as necessary to move this community forward. We love Jeffrey Manor. We love everybody on the valley. We love all of our neighbors. Continue us into the future, to prosperity. Keep your loving arms around us. In your name, Lord, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Pastor.
So, I will tell our secretary one more your announcements. If you have not gotten any of your announcements or events to our secretary, Ms. Thompson, raise your hand. You can get them to her very quickly, and then she will give you an announcement. So once I turn this over to Ms. Averhart, to Ms. Thompson, and Ms. Averhart will come as we look on your agenda. So we have rules. The candidates have also been given a letter previous to today. A moderator will start them off as what they know in the letter to do for themselves. However, for you, we are not allowed any heckling, booing of any kind. This is a conversation for the community to understand what the candidates' goals and platforms are in the community. Some of the questions are specifically for Jeffrey Manor, but they can also go across 7th Ward. So we are looking and expecting them to answer them appropriately without interruption. If there is any interruption, we will be removed. We are a positive, energized organization that believes in educating our community, and we want to work together with everyone here. We would not want to do that to anyone, so we ask that you respect that. The candidates have, in the beginning, if you look at your agenda, we've also given you the amount of time that they have to answer their questions. They will be prompted once it comes close. I'm sure a number of you have attended other forums, so you kind of know how this goes. But just in case you haven't, they will be prompted. We'll let you kind of cut it up. And we don't want the moderator to stop the meeting, so we hope that you have everything ready to go so that we're not saying, okay, that's it. So we do want to hear everything that you have to say, but within a certain time frame.
Is there a time?
We have, pardon me? Yes, there is time. And you have the letter that was sent out is also at the table so that you can understand how we work. We have started 15 minutes late, but we will end on time. If you have any questions that have not been submitted to the moderator, you need to write them down very quickly, and we will try our best to get them to her so that she can read them off if we have time. If there aren't any questions, I'm going to turn the podium over to our secretary. And welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the Manor Community Association Community Meeting, our second Aldermanic forum, and we hope this will be the last time we see you. Thank you very much.
Good morning. We just have a few announcements. One that I know that we're all here for today is for our election. Our election for mayoral and aldermanic candidates will be on February 24th, and currently there is early voting. Early voting is now from February 9th to February 21st, Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The locations near us are at Jackson Park Library, 6401 South Stony Island, Jeffrey Manor Library, 2401 East 100th Street, Aldermanic College, 101 South Woodlawn, and Bodak East Side Library, 3710 East 106th Street. So you know that's why we're here today, to vote and to vote early. Also, Our CAPS meetings are held every first Thursday of the month. They alternate between St. Helen's Church and the 4th District Police Office. So our next one will be on March 5th, and it will be at the 4th District Police at 7 p.m. You can get, is that right? Okay. You can get your taxes done free at Aldermanic College, Fridays from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., February 6th through April 10th. That's at Aldermanic College. They have a free tax prep location. Tomorrow, on Sunday, February 15th, at Pilgrim Baptist Church, from 2 to 4 p.m., Pilgrim Baptist Church is located at 3235 East 91st Street. Karen Lewis, the president of the Chicago Teachers Union, Shu Garcia, the bureau candidate, and Sue Sadlowski, she's running for a 10th Ward Alderman here. They will be present at the Pilgrim Baptist Church on Sunday, February 15th for another meet and greet. Those are all the announcements that I have right now. Does anyone else have any announcements? Okay, thank you. I'll turn it over to our moderator, Ms. Sharon.
Give everybody a hand this morning. It's cold. So, on that note, thank you for coming out. Some of you were here for our other forum, some of you weren't, and it was great. I'm sure this will be just as great. We're going to get started out. Oh, one good housekeeping rule. Who has a cell phone? This is what I say when I'm in the classroom. Turn it on vibrate or silent, please. It's nothing like being in the middle of a very important question and somebody puts on turn down for what? All right. The way we're going to begin this morning is we are going to let each of the candidates give a 2-minute brief biography about themselves. And if you see me hold my hand up or do this, it's time to stop. If you see me coming this way, definitely. Okay, we are going to start out with Juan. Can you give us a brief 2-minute bio? It doesn't have to include why you're running or whatever you want, but a brief 2-minute bio about you.
So my name is Juan B. I was born in South Chicago neighborhood. I was raised there, and then eventually made my way over to the East Side neighborhood.
Let's speak up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You might be there.
Okay, sure. My name is Juan B. Candidate for 10th Ward Alderman. I was born in the South Chicago neighborhood and eventually made my way over to the East Side neighborhood where I still reside today. I'm a lifelong resident of the 10th Ward. I have a degree in finance, and I've been doing corporate finance for the past 10 plus years. So that's the background that I bring to the table. My community involvement is what brought me to run for office. For the past X amount of years, I have been involved, and I never had ambitions. I didn't have a political science degree. I didn't have ambitions of running for office, but just working with the community, with different organizations. A lot of my friends sit on different organizations and boards. And just networking, I realized that it became a lot of fun to me to actually work with the public. It's more fun than my current profession, I'll be honest with you. So what I want to do now is I want to have the opportunity to actually be able to turn my passion into my career. I do want to shift over from what I'm currently doing to be a public servant for the neighborhood. But the good thing is, like I said, the experience I do bring to the table is, having worked in corporate America. So I do know what it takes to bring in development to be able to revitalize the neighborhood. And on the flip side, I also know what it takes to keep current development in the neighborhood. I can sit here for a couple hours and explain to you, my background with finance and found that that allows me to do that. So yeah, I'm born and raised here. I love these neighborhoods more than anyone, and I want the opportunity to continue to do so, but as a profession this time.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, good morning. Thank you so much to the Manor Association for hosting this important event. I want to start off by saying that I am I have dedicated my professional career to improving the lives of people in the southeast side of Chicago. I was on the local school council at my daughter's school. I'm a board member of the Immigrant Defense Alliance, and I'm also one of the founding members of the Southeast Coalition for Immigrant Rights, and also the coalition to ban petcoke from our community. As one of the lead organizers for the Southeast Side Coalition to ban petcoke, I have led the fight at 4 state and local politicians, including Attorney General Lisa Madigan's office, the City Council, the Governor's office, to address the pressing issues of environmental racism here in the 10th Ward. Frontline communities have often been left out of important decisions when it affects them the most. And I believe that it doesn't have to happen this time around, and that's why I'm here and fighting to out the current alderman who has been taking contributions from these polluters. And I don't feel that rolling out the red carpet for these wealthy developers and these polluters are the way to go for our community. We have been systematically choked out of this neighborhood, and it doesn't have to happen anymore.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Samantha Webb. I'm also a candidate running in the 10th Ward for an alderman. A little bit about myself. I've got a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in finance. I've got a master's degree in public administration. I've got 9 years on the Chicago Police Department. I was injured in the line of duty and have been working administratively for the last few years, where I've had the opportunity to work in the finance division doing contract procurement, working with City Hall, vendors, the superintendent's office. I worked on large projects such as NATO. I've facilitated CAPS meetings, and I regularly, as a resident, attend CAPS meetings, and I'm very involved in the community. I've organized neighborhood watches, and I'm also the vice president of Hope 4, which is an organization in the Highbush neighborhood geared towards making the community stronger and better, getting people more involved. As a resident and as a mother and as someone who's lived in the 10th Ward her entire life, I understand what it means to want more out of your community. I really believe that you guys you deserve more in this. It's a very small portion of the 10th Ward, but that doesn't mean it's unimportant. And I believe that you need more stores, more businesses, you need more police presence. And I do believe in hiring more police officers, but I don't think that that's the solution. I believe that the police department and the community need to partner up together, get stronger, get more involved, and get our streets back. We can't do this on our own. We need you guys. Anything we can do to bring our community back, to make it safe for our children, our families, and our neighbors, I'm willing to do. I want you to know that I am willing to fight for you. I'm here for you. I want to be your voice in City Council. I ask that you trust me, and I hope to earn your vote. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rich Martinez, 10th Ward Aldermanic candidate. Thank you all for coming out this morning. I know many of us are here to support the other candidates, but for those who actually live here in Jeffrey Manor, thank you for coming out this morning. I'm a husband and father of 5 children. I received my bachelor's degree from Loyola University, both political science and criminal justice. I have 20 years of government experience. I'm the only candidate that has actual experience outside of the existing alderman in the City Council and the Illinois State Legislature. I currently work for the Water Reclamation District, where I've monitored over $500 million in capital construction contracts for compliance. I've also served sacrificially in our community. CAPS beat facilitator, served on a local school council at George Washington High School, and I also helped to lead the fight against the toxic polluting coal gasification plant that the current alderman tried to bring to our ward. I've invested in the lives and mentored over 200 young men in our community. I have served in ministry for 13 years. I have also served as a co-chair of the Black Latino Roundtable, which helps foster racial reconciliation between